For neophytes, Vidhi Bhakti. Ask them, come and take your prasad. They will come. Sorry, Gaur Gadadhar. This Gaur worshipping Gaur Gadadhar means worshipping Radha Krishna. So he was worshipping Gaur Gadadhar and Radha Krishna. He is worshipping deity. And that is the Ragambo platform. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is Paramahansa. So that is the worship. Ragama, you talk to them, they will talk to you. Ye jathanam prapadyante tam tathaiva bhajamyaham. If someone is a Goswami, is full, he is following up on automatically he is conquered all his senses. Pacho vegam, manasa, krodha vegam, jiva vegam, udara upastha vegam. He has controlled everything, spontaneously serving the deity. And see the deity as a person. They are personally staying there. And they are not, it's not that just a statue or murti. It's not considered like that. If you, as you see them, they will represent. They will also reciprocate in the same way. So in this way, we see here Gaur Gadadhar is very higher standard worship, Maharaj told. And generally, those who are in Madhurya Rasa, they worship Gaur Gadadhar. And Sakhya Rasa especially, they worship Gaur Nitai. In our Krishna Balaram Mandir, Vrindavan Prabhupada established Gaur Nitai. Because in North India, most people, they don't know who is Gaur Nitai. That's why the message is, Prajendra Nandana Jai, Sachi Sutta, Haila Sai, Balaram, Haila Nitai. To preach the peoples about Gaur Nitai, who is Gaur Nitai. But those who are more advanced devotees, like they follow Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna, Nahevanya. So in this way, we see the worship. But for the neophytes, you must follow the vidhis and worship Gaur Nitai. And those who are more advanced, they can follow the Raga Bhakti. So we cannot imitate the Goswamis or Bhaktivinoda Thakur, but we have to follow our spiritual master and Srila Prabhupada, and we try to, by worshipping regularly deity, one can control the senses also. And in the gradual process, when the Lord will be pleased, they also act with him. They are also, he is also in our heart. Ishvara Sarva Bhutanam Hruddese Arjunatishta. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Prabodhananda Swami Maharaj. Can we have the devotees who are sitting over there? Can you move over here and join with us? Those devotees sitting in the temple. we have to be clean and punctual. So in the temple, Srila Prabhupada was very concerned that everything was done on time. The deity greetings, the offerings, everything had been very punctual. Some lady was cooking for Prabhupada. She was cooking Prabhupada's lunch and she was not punctual. Prabhupada would chastise her. Everything had to be very punctual. When the deities are properly worshipped with cleanliness and punctuality, then certainly Krishna will be there. In the worship. Deity worship is something our ISKCON movement has set up high standards of deity worship. You can see the dress, the Sringhar, particularly the type of decoration people appreciate the beauty of our ISKCON temple and the deities, how they're worshipped very nicely. Just very recently, I had the opportunity to go to Rimuna, and in Rimuna they have the deity of Shirkar Gopinath. The Maharaj was speaking about Gopinath, and he was describing how there are the three deities, Madan Mohan, Govinda, and Gopinath. So in Rimuna, the deity of Gopinath is there, the original deity of Rimuna. Madhavendra Puri had gone there. That time the deity had stolen part of sweet rice to give to Madhavendra Puri. And Chaitanya Charitamrita describes how the Pujari in his dream was told that the deity personally told him that I've taken a pot of sweet rice, I want you to give it to my devotee Madhavendra Puri. So when the Pujari had that dream, he woke up and he immediately went and took bath. In the middle of the night, he went to take bath because he'd been sleeping.
Yes, Prabhuji.
And he wanted to go and see if it was actually true, to see if the pot of sweet rice was actually there. So before he went into the temple room, he first of all took full bath and then went into the temple and found that pot of sweet rice. So you can understand the mood of the Pujari, that he was really a pure devotee. He was very strict about cleanliness. And you'll often find, just like when you go to Radha Govinda temple in Jaipur, they'll give out prasadam, but you put your hand out and they will drop the prasadam into your hand. They will not touch your hand. They're so strict about cleanliness. Sanatana Goswami was called by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When Lord Chaitanya was residing in Jagannath Puri, one day he called for Sanatana Goswami to come see him. And Sanatana came along the beach. He didn't come on the road in front of the temple, but he came along the hot sand. Because he came on the hot sand, his feet were all burned by the blazing heat of the sun. The sand was so hot. So Lord Chaitanya asked him, why did you come that way? Why didn't you come in front of the temple? You could have avoided walking on the hot sand. Sanatana Goswami said, I didn't want my impure body to touch any of the pujaris or said or done. That the humility of Sanatana Goswami, that he considered that my body is contaminated, I'm low-born, I'm a fallen soul. People there, many of them are serving the deity. If I touch them, he said it would be very offensive on my part. I would contaminate them. I don't want to contaminate them because they're worshiping the deity. So how much high standards they have for deity worship. Jaipataka Swami told us how Sometimes devotees come and ask about installing deities, but they haven't got second initiation. So Srila Jayapataka Swami Maharaj said, if you bring the deity without being twice initiated, then it's just like playing with a doll. It's not actually real deity worship because you've not yet even come to the peaceful platform. You're not fixed in the most goodness. So you're not actually really qualified to worship the deity. You should be Brahminical. You should have Brahminical qualification. Then you can install the deity. Otherwise, just like playing with dolls. Okay, you're present. Later on, as Maharaj said, to be Vaidhi Bhakti and go on to come to Raga Bhakti. Raga Bhakti is the highland. We're doing Vaidhi Bhakti according to rules and regulations. But Vaidhi Bhakti can also be pure devotion. One of the places which we passed on the way here, when we came here, we passed through that one temple. We didn't stop there this morning. It's not very convenient to sit there at all. We used to sit there. We used to actually, before that temple was built, we used to come there to that place. That place is called Samudraka. And there are some pastimes took place there. But Holiness Vaishnava Maharaj come. Not reached yet. Yeah, Vaishnava Maharaj come. He's going to talk about Samudraka. Anyway, there's one pastime which takes place in Samudraka, which I will speak about. And Maharaj can speak about Samudra Singh. And there'll be a drama on that also. But Samudra it was the place where there's a conversation which took place between Samudra, the ocean, and Ganga Devi. So Samudra, the deity of the personified deity of the ocean, spoke to Ganga Devi, saying to Mother Ganga, "You're so fortunate. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is there every day bathing in your water. You're enjoying that beautiful association. The Lord, in his most merciful form, as Mahaprabhu, is bathing every day in your water." But Mother Ganga spoke to Samudra and said, "No, you're wrong. You think I'm fortunate? You don't you know? He's going to take sannyas. He's going to leave. He's going to go away from Navadvip. He's going to go and live at Jagannath Puri. And when he's at Jagannath Puri, he'll be bathing in your water. You're going to get the mercy." And of course, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there in Puri, every day he would go and take bath 3 times a day. That is the regulation. Actually, the brahmacharis bathe once a day, grihasthas twice a day, sannyasis should bathe 3 times a day. And Mahaprabhu would do that very strictly. Every day, go to the sea 3 times a day, take his bath. So Samudra spoke to Ganga and said, "Yes, he will come here. He will come and bathe in my water. But actually, he resides eternally in Navadvip. He's bathing in your water every day, eternally. Because Mahaprabhu resides eternally in Navadvip. It's the place where he's always manifest. If you go to Champahati is just not very far away from Calcutta, just on the edge of Calcutta. Maybe you've all heard of Champahati, right? The Shiradahi Festival, Raghunath Shiradahi festival from the order of Lord Nityananda. So Panihati is another place where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu eternally manifests. But he's eternally here in Navadvip Dham, and he bathes every day in the Ganga. So this is the difference. There are holy places like Tirthas, and there are Dhams. The Dham is the place where the Lord resides eternally. And Tirtha is a place where a pastime took place, some events happened, some saints went there. Even in Srimad Bhagavatam, it's taken by Maharaj Yudhisthira. Bhavad Vidyat Bhagavatas Tirtha Bhuta Swayam Vibho Tirthi Kurvanti Tirthani Swanta Stena Kadam. Maharaj Yudhisthira was glorifying Vidura. Vidura had gone to visit the holy place for many years. And then he came back to Hastinapur to deliver Dhritarashtra. So Maharaj glorified you. Kirta Kurbanti Kirtanti. It is the presence of the devotee which makes the holy place. By the presence of the devotee, it became a holy place. So because Vidura has come to visit them, it said you've made it a holy place. So that's Kirta. But Dham is this Mayapur Dham, Navadvip Dham, Dham, the place where the Lord is eternal. The Lord is eternally present. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, 500 years ago, in his manifest pastime, he would also come here to Champahati, and he would chant and perform. So, who is not spoken yet? There is Damodar Maharaj, but so we'll hear from Bhakti Maharaj. So, Jai Shri Krishna. Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna. So, comes I want to go first home. Child, so he said it, trying to that opportunity. But all the children, that is the children, they took different forms. We cannot do now. Each of the forms they took, and they presented the they are all analysis. Because they tell you so Alicia Shah was one that they made a competent
Krishna 20.